Hello everybody, Digfig here, and welcome back to some more Mass Effect. We left off going around the Citadel, because we did finish the main story quests, and there wasn't too much dialogue, there was at least one line. Now I do have 3 side quests that need to be accomplished, and one of them takes place in the Hades Gamma Caucasus sector, where there are biotics that are kind of holding some hostages at a medical facility, arguably. So we're gonna buzz on over there from the Citadel and stop them in a Shepard manner, which is either talk them down or kill them all. There's not really much in between. It's kind of the 2 choices. Isn't that like the 2 choices of all these kind of conflicts? Like, you either talk them down or you end up in a firefight. You never just like, yeah, it's fine, and walk away. Now, I don't know if we've already read this whole system. I don't see any shinies. No shinies spotted. So let's start the Outer Worlds like usual. Traitorous is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with a powerful magnetic field, making it a popular discharge site for freighters working in the Ishtar shipping route. It is popular enough, in fact, that Quarian ships can often be found loitering in orbit, selling the freighter crews cheap refreshments, salvage, and odd craftworks assembled by their children. There are no ships in orbit in present, though. I mean, that's unfortunate. It'd be cool to go shop some Quarian goods. A large but low-density terrestrial world, Fairnagor is generally believed to consist mainly of water ice, occasionally upwelling of materials caused by internal tidal forces of several large moons. Suggests the core is small but extremely dense. Fur has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane, and its frozen surface is mainly composed of dark carbon-laced water ice. 10 years ago, Furgo's grim surface color and dim illumination drew the cinematographer Roos Verda to film the exterior scenes of Starless on location. Acknowledged as a masterpiece of gothic horror, the sets, well preserved by the vacuum, draw hundreds of tourists to this backwater system every year. It's a cool little factoid. Scan the planet with a small bit of polonium, nothing major there. These are Dharma is a small, airless, cratered terrestrial world, a lifeless rock quite similar to Luna. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of silicates. The one hemisphere has several seas of dark balsamic rock. Interesting. This should be my lander planet. We will skip reading that until it's time to land on it. My eye's itchy. An energetic terrestrial planet, Zathar, has a hazy atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of calcium with deposits of sodium. 3 times in the last century, ships stopping to discharge at Traitorous have reported geometric patterns of lights on the dark side of Zathar. Attempts at closer investigation provide fruitless. The lights disappear when ships approach the inner system. Interesting. Almost some sort of semi-intelligent life that has space sensors of some sort. They know when to just kind of like fade away into nothingness. Would protect you from the Reapers if you had like super sophisticated space knowledge or space monitoring, and you knew anytime anything came in, you could be like, ooh, we're hiding. Something warned them of the threat to civilizations that spread. Okay. Joel is a terrestrial planet whose surface is mainly composed of aluminum with numerous deposits of calcium. Yeah, it is aluminum. That's one heck of an interesting planet. Though it has enough mass to retain a dense atmosphere, Charlotte is nearly a vacuum. The lack of atmosphere allows a moderate average temperature, but the difference between day and night are extreme. The surface of Troy's sunward-facing side is usually covered by a haze of volatiles, mainly water vapor and carbon dioxide, which return to the ground as frost over the course of a long, cold night. The Surtur Foundation has established a research outpost on Troy to investigate the native subterranean life on Kron, which shows incredible resilience to the extremes of heat and cold. Interesting. Let's go land here and find out what's going on. We're going to take, I need you and you, 2 scientists, because I can talk to the people and shoot the guns, but I need you guys to back up my knowledge base. It is weird floating over here still. I don't hate it though. I think the fade out is good. Still looking for some feedback on that. Return to Normandy. No, we would like to pull up our map. Let's just not beat around the bush here. Still do the full planet explore, but we're just going to start off by immediately heading over here to this objective. Nothing else on my map so far. Nothing else of any interest. I do like this terrain so far, and I'm going to highlight so far. It seems to be like just kind of hilly, no major massive peaks of doom and destruction. Okay. Got ourselves like a little salvage operation here. Everybody out, guns out. Begin manual override. I did sell all my loot those episodes ago. Oh, we just snuck by there. Matriarch's writings recovered. Cool. Oh, that's a blowy uppy thing. I did not check my right. Other Matriarch's writings recovered. What's in the actual safe then, if not the valuable stuff? Another Matriarch's writings recovered. Okay. Just 3 in one go here. And that kind of helps that quest go along, except for I've already finished that quest. Close to the transmitter, your comms pick up a recording of a wistful string quartet. You power the system down. Whoever lived here, they haven't been back for some time. The crates are covered with Cho's chalky dust, and the status lights of the shack indicate its atmosphere ran out long ago. It's random. It's a cool little shack, arguably. But I guess we'll continue our planetary exploration. Head all the way up into our very first corner. I love these planets that aren't just crazy mountains. Like the crazy mountains, they look kind of cool, but they just don't, in my opinion, really add to the aesthetics of planets. And it's like, I don't know, maybe the whole entire planet is those Rocky Mountains, but like, you look at Earth and other planets in our solar system, I can't think of one that is just pure jank. They all have fields like this, or flat spots, or some decent terrain, and it's like, so do these people see a whole planet? And they all chose to congregate all the important stuff in the most janky mountainous area possible. But that being said, there are research facilities and mountains and things that are trying to be hidden, and mining outposts, which like we have up in the jankiest parts of our planet too, because they're jankiest, but I don't know. Kind of like a mixed bag I have. There's also still just like gameplay is like these open. I don't know. The more I talk about it, the more I think I'm being stupid, because it's like, what is that over there? Some sort of light source there. Yeah, there's a. Oh, that is the objective thing. But it's like, I guess if every planet was just like this, the game would be kind of boring. So you're just driving across. I don't know. It's a mix now. Now I don't know. I guess I take it all back. The janky planets are good, mixed in, few and far between. I feel like I've had a lot of super janky planets lately. That'll leave our mark. Let history know we were here if we get wiped out. Some debris. Ichisha, wow. Hell yeah. You guys know how I roll. Park up on top of some shit. Dude, just totally needlessly aggressive. Whoops, already had my weapon out. Take down the terrorists, but remember to check your targets. The civilians are so addled by the drug, they'll wander right into the middle of a firefight. Okay. You heard the lady. Check your fire, man. You heard her, ladies. Check your fire. Maybe I shouldn't have brought 2 scientists. They're probably not the best of marksmen, but it's fine. Let's see what's going on in here. So I shouldn't use grenades, which is good because I don't have any to begin with. Got a position where we can be flanked on our left. Insane science.
You must die.
Ow.
Go, go, go!
Oh, I mean, they certainly are not being. They dead already? I think so.
I will destroy you. Go, go, go! I will destroy you.
Okay. Researchers killed. Well, I mean, my team went a little bit ham. Not gonna lie. I mean, they did vaporize that one dude.
Can you feel me growing? I'm gonna bring it all!
What the fuck?
It's all so beautiful. Can you see it?
No, I can't really. But okay, ladies, when I said check your fire, I didn't mean use all your explosive powers, blow up barrels, other... We've cleared the facility. Civilian losses were tolerable. Evolution of humanity, huh? Those biotics didn't seem that different from other scum you deal with. Oof, well, that's a bit harsh. Tell you what. Let's check for loot.
Where is... Did you see it? It was just here. So beautiful.
I didn't see anything, ma'am. Am I really just gonna leave all these super drugged out people here with no supervision? Got a frigate coming. Is there any sort of anything for them? No? Okay. Sure. What's the worst that could happen? Leaving a group of super high, crazy, like drugged out, hallucinogenic people in a bunker together. Haven't seen that in the movies. That always ends very well. All in all, though, that wasn't too bad. I don't know who actually killed that one civvy.
I can't stop it. I can't stop it. It's all spinning away.
Everything will be fine, dude. You just need to come down. Bad high. There we go. Happens.
It's all so beautiful. Can you see it?
Nope, I cannot. Unfortunately, I was not gifted with the drugs that you guys were all forced to take by biotics. Still just... I don't know. It's like, why would you... I mean, yeah, sure, it gets rid of their, like, wherewithal, or, like, their any chance of cohesion or coherentness to fight against you, but also, like... Hold on. I'm gonna yawn. I do that every episode, but that's because I don't sleep. I'm healthy, but I don't know what to do about it. But it's like they're just a huge unknown now. They're wandering around aimlessly. They won't listen to you. They can get paranoid. They can attack. I don't know. It just seems like a terrible way to control your hostages. Maybe if you locked them all in the same room or tied them all up while they were high, get rid of all their chances of fighting back. Then you'd also just deal with people absolutely losing their shit. Like if you're that high, that delusional, that, or whatever, not delusional, but like seeing things, and why can't I think of the words right now? It's not delusional. That was the word when you see things that aren't there. Guys, in like a year, I'm gonna have no memory. It's unfortunate. I don't know, maybe delusional? Either way, you're gonna end up with a group of people like that, tied up. They're just gonna lose their shit. They're gonna think there's like horrible things eating them, or alien, like it's bad. It's really bad. But we do have some ores coming up here. Oh, whoa, whoa. Nice gentle landing-ish, minus the whiplash. I wish it would just like put me out on the right side occasionally. Go, heavy metal survey. Again, talking hard. Like my one job is to be able to talk. And alas, I can't do it. Oh shit! Fucking thresher ball. Well, that startled me. Coming out? No? What are you doing, buddy?
I smell trouble.
Just seems easier to do the jump tactic. That actually hit me. I know it looks like it hits you, but it doesn't actually hit the Mako. Should I min-max him? I do enjoy min-maxing him. Everyone engage the Thresher Maw! Thresher Maw down. 66 grand. Do I like cut off its head, drag it behind my Mako, and I'm like, ha ha ha, this is my trophy, then sell it to someone for $66,000? I mean, it is a big game. And like, you can taxidermy stuff, and like, people will buy it. But like, that is one hell of a big game, hunting Thresher Maws. It's another thing here. I don't think they really touch on too much in this game. He's like the great hunter hunting. Normally games have like a great hunter race or something of that sort. That's all they're about, is hunting the biggest game. Ooh, hello. And I don't remember there being a group like that in this game. If I'm wrong there, someone let me know. I know there's the Krogan planet where they do hunt Thresher Maws. I think it's the second one, where they hunt some big worm, and it's actually like a boss fight. Like, I don't hear of any like galactic planet to planet or solar system, like, you know, there's no like galactic I go hunt the biggest game hunter's lodge or anything in this game. I would imagine some Krogan would do it for sport, but again, it's not something you hear of. Ooh, we got hostiles up ahead of us according to my map. What's going on out here? What the hell? There's a bunch of dudes out in the middle of nowhere. You guys stop shooting me? Was it worth it? Stay down? Why would you openly... One, where did they come from? What the heck are they doing out here? And three, where's their vehicle? Did they just walk out here? Question mark? The most random group of mercenaries I've ever seen. This person must have died while attempting to salvage the crashed satellite. Yeah, he's probably the owner of that shack. Still does not explain the heavy mercenary presence out in the middle of the open field for literally no reason whatsoever. Huh. Interesting. I'm just trying to think through the game of random encounters, and that one's one of the more random ones. Like, usually the devs are better at putting a vehicle that they got there with, or a crashed ship that they got there with, or a shelter nearby that they got there from. But it's literally just like 7 dudes standing out there in full military gear in a field. Like, were they after the Matriarch's writings? But in that case, again, where's their vehicle? How'd they get there? None of it makes any sense. Oh, I tried to boost. Well, could have went worse, I guess. I still think boosting there was the right option, but it did rotate me a little.
Moving out.
Ooh, it put me out on the right side. You ask and you shall receive. Our element surveyed. Pretty sure that is most of this planet done. Do a little bit more driving this way. And I think we'll write this planet off as 100% explored. And we have 2 more side missions to do. Because technically I still need to find the power cell on that colony. But like, I've explored that whole damn colony. On Pharos, I think it was, where that main quest we just did was. I still have the find power cells for the quest. But that should be the entire planet explored. Quick little side note, I'm supposed to report this to Admiral Hackett, so let's do
Message
this.
coming in. Patching it through.
Good work, Commander. You took down the biotics with minimal collateral damage.
It was my fault.
I killed innocent people today, Admiral. The biotics set it up, but I pulled the trigger.
The biotics had every advantage, including human shields. You lost a handful of civilians. Any other unit I sent in would have lost dozens of innocent lives.
Lost one.
You saved a lot of lives today, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
Okay, that was reporting that to Admiral Hackett. I just need to inject this in here because I kind of stopped the recording. And on that note, everyone, we are out of time for this episode. We can return to the Normandy while I do my outro. Do all the YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification. It just registered in my head that I have to change my end screens because of where I moved myself. I have to check my last episode. But I will see you all in the next episode. Dig Fig out. I got distracted there. Moment of ADHD. Me coming to a realization that my last end screen might be messed up. Holy shit, the yawns. I should probably see a doctor at this point. Shouldn't have to yawn this much in your life. Or have this many sleep issues. See you guys.